Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
This is the moment a knife man was arrested after a schoolgirl and a woman were attacked in Leicester Square. A shop security guard said he tried to save the 11-year-old girl as she was being attacked by a knife man today. The Metropolitan Police said a man, thought to be the only suspect, had been arrested after the attack in the tourist hotspot on Monday. The guard, who gave his name as Abdullah, 29, and works at TWGT shop in the square, said, "I heard a scream. At that moment I saw there was one person, roughly, in their mid-30s or early 30s, and he was like stabbing a kid. I jumped on him, held the hand in which he was carrying a knife, and just put him down on the floor and just held him and took the knife away from him. Then a couple of more people joined as well, and we just held him until the police came. It took maybe 3 to 4 minutes for the police to arrive and then they just took him into custody." Police said 2 victims, an 11-year-old girl and 34-year-old woman, had been taken to a major trauma center following the incident. The girl will require hospital treatment, but her injuries are not life-threatening, while the woman suffered more minor injuries, the force said in a statement. It added there was no suggestion that the incident was terror-related. It is currently unclear whether the man was known to the victims. Abdullah said he and his colleagues gave first aid to the child before the police took over and that he did not know if the girl was with family members at the time. "I just saw a kid getting stabbed and I just tried to save her. It's my duty to just save them," he said. The square and the surrounding area attracts an estimated 2.5 million visitors every week and are home to shops, theaters, cinemas and restaurants. A police cordon sealing off the crime scene surrounded the double doors of the TWGT shop, which is beside the Lego store and in front of the Ms store. In a statement, police said, "Officers are at the scene of a stabbing in Leicester Square. A man has been arrested and is in custody. We don't believe there are any outstanding suspects." 2 victims, an 11-year-old girl and a 34-year-old woman, have been taken to hospital and we await an update on their condition. A London ambulance service spokesman said, "We were called at 11:36 a.m. on Monday, August 12 to reports of a stabbing at Leicester Square. We sent resources to the scene, including an ambulance crew, an advanced paramedic and an incident response officer. We also dispatched members of our tactical response unit. We treated a child and an adult at the scene and took them to a major trauma center." A witness said the suspect in the attack in Leicester Square was a young, white, skinny male wearing a black t-shirt and jeans. The witness, who gave his name as Desmond, 45, said the knife man focused the attack on the girl, putting her in a headlock and stabbing her. Desmond, 45, who performs as Darth Vader on the square every day, told reporters, "When I looked to my side I saw a young man was stabbing her several times with a knife. Before I could jump down to go over there, 2 guys were just passing, and they grabbed him, they put him on the ground, and immediately the police came. I think the woman was also stabbed once, but the child was the most targeted. He was stabbing the child several times. Police held him and stood him up and cuffed him." Desmond said the woman and girl appeared to be family or known to each other as they had been together before the attack happened. He added, "It was so terrible, I've never seen a thing like that. I was heartbroken. I saw the woman was screaming with all her strength." Desmond said he thought the woman, child and the attacker looked as if they might have been together because they were dressed similarly. Another, David Hawkes, 43, from Billingham, Teesside, was on a family trip to London to visit the Harry Potter studios when he saw armed cops bundle the suspect into a police van. He said, "We were sat in Leicester Square and heard a female scream. We walked across at that point. Police were just arriving quite promptly followed by ambulance crew. There was a police helmet on the floor and a guy wearing black had his hands in cuffs and armed police were putting him in a van. An air ambulance was trying to land and it was circling overhead. The area around